a chance.
Will they secure it right here, right now, in this round?
They're in the B bomb side. Flusher getting a chance to reload. Backup is already here. Hiroshima with a stunning shot to shot down Olofmeister. It's now 4v4. JW still alive. Can he get a kill on Crims? Flusher in the back lines. He's out of ammo. A knife is out. What's happening? Flusher! He's getting stabbed. He goes down. He got Flusher. It's going to be a 2v2. No boss land. And there it is. Envy. They take the pistol.
40 seconds on the clock as JDM picks up 2 big kills, a third one coming in. Somehow, the American sniper saves them, and JDM.
How tough is it going to be for Fnatic to actually keep this bomb site?
There's the flash, that's going to catch Crims out. They're going to push on through. MBK gets one, but Crims with a spray down. He gets himself the triple. The Fnatic are not done yet.
Freiburg is going to be walking around. That bomb is down, and Freiburg looking for a way to equalize the situation. He's going to be walking up, spots Pronax here in the corner, takes him down, turns around for the 180, still 15 bullets left. Freiburg launches it, are you kidding? It's going to be a double, he does it again, and again, and again!
Olofmeister will find the shot on Exist. Freiburg does return, picks off Pronax. He's still here, though, and he's going for more. 2 big frags. That third man is here, however, and Freiburg has to back off. But Freiburg somehow opens it up single-handedly. All 3 frags.
All he has to do is stay alive, and it's going to be great. Oh, he picks up a quad kill. He can do even better than staying alive. He sprays. Freiburg misses, and it's the ace. He picks it up single-handedly.
Hiroshima has to go for the quad kill here to win the round. Flusher, is he going to move closer? Hiroshima has to hold it down. 9 bullets and he stops it. Hiroshima, you're going to be kidding. He actually wins that round, and it's 7-3.
Hiko picking up a kill, and it's all down to Cold Zero. Now the Deagle goes for the fight, takes out Hiko. Now it's a one-on-one. There is nothing they can do any longer. NIP have won.
I don't think there's any chance. Flusher looking to end this.
SK Gaming, 2nd major championship in a row. They are your winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the grand final. That is right. We have arrived with just 2 teams left. And no matter what happens today, all of you here in the arena will be part of history. Which history will be written, we'll find out over the next few hours. One team is here to try and repeat from 2016. One is here to try and lift a curse no less, that has lasted 12 years since Complexity won a CS tournament on European soil. The fans are ready. The arena is ready. Are you ready for the grand final of ESL 1 Cologne? Our first grand finalists have a man celebrating 10 years as a professional CSGO player. They were champions last year at an ESL tournament for the first time in 10 years. They are back yet again to prove the doubters wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, flying the flag for North America, Cloud9! And their opponents attempting to make history of their own by winning a third consecutive title and a repeat of the ESL One Cologne 2006 champions. Please welcome to the arena, SK Gaming! Ladies and gentlemen, once more, Cloud9 and SK Gaming. Okay, I'm just going to get a few words with both captains before we start things off. Gabriel, just a few quick words. I don't want to disturb you. I know you want to get in the mode and get concentrated on the match, but just a few words on what this means to you in terms of this crowd, this arena.
Playing Lanxess Arena is one of the best feelings ever. We're going to do a great show, and we're going to revenge ourselves for the last finals we played against them today.
Any final words for your fans?
This is the best crowd in the world, and we're going to make you proud.
Good luck, SK. Jordan, just a very quick word with you.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Looking forward to denying SK some revenge.
Okay, I like that. You did it last year. Everyone wrote you off last year. Everyone said no North American teams can do this kind of thing. You've proved them wrong time and time again. Is this one step that you want to deliver again?
Of course, baby. We want to show up, play our game, leave everything in the server, and bring a good match for the fans. Let's do this.
Okay, let's do this, ladies and gentlemen.
Cologne's current champions, SK Gaming, versus Cloud9.
ESL One Cologne, we've got it again. It's no Europeans in the final SK return, but this time Liquid's precipitation lives in the clouds as they try to dominate EU for the first time in 12 years.
It's going to be a good one, Matthew. Best of 5 coming up here. There's a chance with Cloud9's current form we could see all 5. It very rarely happens, but I feel like the way Automatic's showing up, it's same thing but nothing as well. It could be the exciting 5 maps we're looking for. We're kicking things off on Cobblestone. A great map for both teams, but you have to give the edge slightly towards SK, I think, but we'll see who turns up today.
Absolutely, and turning up has been the key for Cloud9. We know on Cobble, they've been very explosive. Although they thought on the desk this veto may not have gone toward them, there's still a chance on the T side. You can break out of the choke points, you can wear them down with utility, and if the shots are being landed, especially by Skadoodle on entry on an AWP, especially by Stewie, Automatic, this can be a game that is very hard for SK and could slip away immediately.
That's one of the key battles, I think. You brought up Skadoodle as well. Obviously, Fallen finding his form, absolutely. Skadoodle looking the best ever, probably in the last couple of years we've seen him, so that's going to be a really exciting battle to follow as this grand final develops. You can see the teams now getting the final huddles in, Matt, just kind of discussing what tactics are going with. This is the thing about grand finals as well. The rulebook is thrown away. The new strategy coming out on the fly. Plays will be coming in. It's going to be exciting, exhilarating, and hopefully we do see some of those epic plays we saw in the semi-finals and the quarters.
Keep in mind as well for SK, not only is this revenge against Cloud9, but this is also, despite them being Brazilian, where SK was born and bred. They are a Cologne organization. Their office is not far from the Lanxess. So it means a lot in that sense to make sure they get essentially what would be a second best home win.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Matt, the analysts gave their thoughts. Do you feel like Cloud9 have a chance in this one? Can they take a best of 5 against SK Gaming? Could they do it again?
There's absolutely a chance. absolutely could happen. If they can get under the skin early, if they can get control of the game, if they can force SK out of their comfort zones, force them to be constantly rotating and never let them set up, then yes, absolutely there is a chance. The CT side's a lot harder on Cobblestone to take that fight. But as I said, on the T side, if they can get an early lead, if they can get a run out on the T side, yes, absolutely there's a chance. It's going to be hard. It's definitely SK's to lose for Cloud9 to have a chance.
Cloud9 chose to start on the CT side, so they're going to have some tricks up their sleeve here. We know they're one of the teams that like to have lack of respect counter-strike. We need to see that sometimes. If they start crumbling, they go very quiet, but quite cagey. We can't really have that. They're going to have a chance this grand final against one of the world's very best. Certainly underdogs here, Cloud9. But I do think they have a chance, and hopefully we at least can get a couple of maps here and take them right to the wire. We'll see what happens here. They start a sit-down map. Something quite magical about this venue, isn't there?
Absolutely, an incredible venue. And I have to say, since I've not spoken to those of you in the audience since the last time I requested you to spell out ESL, I'm impressed. You are my favorite crowd. I said you would be if you did it, and you guys pulled off what I did not think was possible. So well done, Cologne. And hopefully SK and Cloud9 choose to treat you just the same. He's got his shirt on this time.
Yeah, you like to see that. Nothing, what a performance that was yesterday against Na'Vi, like lights out from him. Rolling back the years in many ways in terms of clutches and impact frags he was having. It was great to see, and that man especially, Shroud, amazing performance. He's got his doubters out there, but he's had a great tournament so far, I'd say. I feel like the crowd are favoring Cloud9 generally.
It seemed that way.
Yeah, they're getting there.
They've got a hype man. Wasn't sure which way this would favor.
Everyone loves the underdog.
Well, they certainly won't play like it. Summertime Cloud9, a week away from a major as well. It's the right time to peak. Headsets go on. A lot of nerves heading into a game like this for obvious reasons. The good news is for Cloud9, they've been a roster as a 5-man unit for well over a year at this point in time.
Yeah. It hasn't been the most successful story, probably hitting their peak and Sao Paulo when they beat this very team. Can they replicate that once again? What a storyline that is. SK looking for revenge. I'm not sure it's going to be an easy battle for them though. Shroud, if he turns up, we could have a hell of a game on our hands.
So just about into it. You said it, Cloud9 electing to start on the CT side. So I am very curious as to how they want to engage. And if SK early wants to try and let Cloud9 sort of fall into their own trap, be a victim of their own aggression. If they sit back and say, okay, you control the pace, let's see what you've got. And if, because it is such a hard map to be aggressive on, specifically on CT, if they start to do that and SK catches them off, it'll certainly, it's negative reinforcement right away. It'll certainly set them back in their own spawns.
The key players that can actually have aggression on the CT side of the AWPers usually. They can move around the map, they can go towards long, they can go top and middle and try and find those first picks. That's what we need from SCorp. He's often been criticized to be a player that lacks assertive AWP picks at the very start of rounds, but he has looked much better in that respect, and hopefully he goes against Fallen right now, and he's going to be one of the world's absolute best AWPers, so that's going to be an interesting battle to follow. Looks like we are getting there as the players start to warm up and get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the grand final. Cloud9 versus SK Gaming. Let's make some noise! Cobblestone will be the first map. T-side start for SK Gaming. We'll have a look at the buys as they come in. 4 sets of armor, 1 smoke and a Molotov as well for Fallen. Expect a tactical execution here. And smoke and diffuse kit for SCorp as well. It's looking like we'll be focusing towards the A side of the map to kick things off here. 1 player holding B. That's going to be Taco. Looking for that aforementioned CT aggression.